Module 3 of the Sales Made Simple, Your Business Growth Blueprint program is how to be unforgettable. Discover your why, define your edge, and build a loyal following. Facts tell, but stories sell. An important factor to remember. In this, you'll discover how to craft stories that connect emotionally and build trust. The playbook will guide you to shape your own stories so that you stand out, be remembered, and inspire clients to say yes. In Module 3, you'll discover what makes you truly unique and how to share that value with your market. When you know your why and promote your unique offer with clarity, you can attract the right clients and build a community that supports your success. As with Module 1 and 2, Module 3, there are 3 sections to it. The first section is to discover your deeper purpose that drives your success. In this module, you will determine your why. It is a deep dive into why you do, what is important to you. Following on a little bit from our values in the previous module, but these questions dig a lot deeper into the lessons that you've learned throughout your life, whether those lessons are from back in schooling, from parenting, from being a child, from being parented, what occupations you have had. Along those lines, being able to determine the story or your essence story as to why you do what you do. There may be components that have influenced your why and where you are at the moment, interests and hobbies, your travel that you've done, the books you've read, the mentors that you've had, and recognizing building a story around it will build connection with your audience. And again, focusing on what is important to you. Once you understand your why, then it leads into what your purpose is, your purpose within your business, your purpose within your life. It gives you direction. And that's, I think, one of the most important factors in anyone in business, particularly when you're working through sales components, is that clarity about the direction that you want to lead yourself and you want to take your business. The second section in this module is Own Your Edge. Define and showcase your unique offer with confidence. Once you've determined your why and your purpose, now you need to figure out why someone would want to work with you. So why someone would want to buy your product. In this module, you'll do some exercises that will determine who your niche is or your avatar, your ideal client. In this module, you're going to look at who your target market is. Who are you having a conversation with? Who will buy your product or service? Because you've determined your why and your purpose, this makes this exercise so much easier. What people forget when they're in any business or sales, they think everyone can buy their product. And you may have a product or service that everyone would find useful, but not everyone is going to be interested in what you have to offer. You need to find that target market that you're going to be having your marketing conversation with. If you try and be too general, you're not going to hit the target. Hence why these exercises are very important to figure out who you're going to be marketing to. You may have more than one niche or one group, but you need to know who that is. No, we're not talking about a blue person when we're talking about avatars. We're talking about your favorite client. We're talking about getting more of your favorite clients in your business, people who pay you on time, people who spread the word about your business, people who advocate for you, people who buy. That is your avatar. Determining who that is will help you get your marketing message hitting the right target market. Again, you may have few avatars, but you need to be aware Your marketing needs to go to that one person directly. And if you're talking to another avatar, you have a different marketing message. The third section in module 3 is build your tribe. Attract and grow a loyal following that loves what you do. Getting the message right is so important. The exercises that you have done in the other 2 sections will help lead to this. This section is knowing what message to put out and to who and how you do that. It can be very daunting when you're being told that you should be on all different types of marketing platforms. Once you determine who your target market is, you'll know where they hang out and you'll know what social media or how to reach that market. What's the best way to do that? Again, we want to be right on target. Your marketing has to be directed to people who will buy from you, not just general. You want to hit that target. Brainstorming ideas for different formats within your marketing is extremely important. That can be what type of social media you use, what types you're comfortable with, where your target market hangs out, and also how you might market at different times of the year, depending on seasons and depending on your product and service. What's going to work in different times of the year. Your playbook activities for module 3 includes answering the questions in the playbook. Discovering your why. This is such an important factor when it comes to having confidence in sales. Determining your niche and avatar. Who are you talking to with your marketing? Or who are you talking to with your sales conversation? Determine your tribe. Develop a marketing plan. Without a plan, you're just going to waste a lot of time and energy and you may not get a single result. Plan your blog posts. Without planning, you will be wasting a lot of time and energy. There are more modules you can purchase to fast track your selling success. You may have already worked through modules 1 and 2, but if you haven't, the module 1 is all about laying the groundwork for unstoppable sales results. Module 2 changes the mindset that you have around sales. Module 3, you've just worked through. Module 4 is the sales success formula. Module 5 is how to create super fans and turn happy customers into loyal advocates. Module 6 is building a trusted brand. And Module 7 is all about how to follow up. Beautiful, non-pushy follow-up techniques. So you don't leave money sitting on the table. If you haven't worked with me before, my name is Janine Vosper. I have been working in sales for 40 years, particularly working with people who are in business but not truly in sales, or they don't believe they're in sales, particularly professions, banking, accountants, where they're great at what they do, but they have to obviously make sales, get more clients to create a business. My mission is simple: to equip people with the skills to sell with confidence, speak with authority, and build a business brand that stands out. If you'd like to know more about what I do, use this QR code to go to my website and book a complimentary strategy call. And we can talk about your goals and where you want to go in your business. I wish you well working through module 3. Remember, you can work through each module individually or buy each module individually, or you can buy the complete set. All the best.